Your party dashes in from the streets at the entrance of the courtyard of the manor itself. That's when the lightning strikes. The shadows give way for a moment. And at the top of the stairs, you see an ogre magi already completing the arc.
What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Johnny G for 2 Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming.
Shut up and sit down.
Everything all good here. We're going to be going, still level 1. We're going into Adventure 2, but we just finished level 1, Adventure 1, the Goblin Bandits. And, Ron, what happened? Who are you? First of all, who are you? What are you playing?
Well, I got 2 characters I'm playing right now. One is Regdar, the human fighter, and Lita, the halfling rogue.
Rogue? I mean, other than the basic game, you haven't played rogues a lot.
I don't really play rogues all that often, you know, so this is like a first time for me. And it's fairly simple, you know, her abilities is you sneak behind someone, you backstab them, or you just check for traps.
Okay.
Regdar's just fighter, you know, he picks sword up, sword come down, sword come up, sword come down, you know, pretty straightforward.
He has bonus on damage?
Yeah, he has a +1 on damage.
Okay. And Sean, you got 2 that you're running?
I've got Jozan the Human Cleric and Mealy the Elven Wizard. Pretty self-explanatory. Jozan comes with a crossbow and a spell of Greater Restoration, plus healing and turning dead. Typical cleric stuff. Mealy the Elven Wizard came with a different bow that I traded away, plus good old magic missile. Yeah, pretty straight. The interesting thing here is her armor class weakens when her spell points drop. So that's a little different from regular D&D. So that's kind of cool.
Like magic essence armor or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So.
All right. So you guys had your first adventure, your first quest, which was called the Goblin Bandits. Ron, why don't you start us off? What happened in the game?
Well, obviously we showed up to the dungeon. Well, you know, then we found out that goblins were attacking people, so, you know, of course we're going to attack them. So we show up, we open up the door, saw a goblin. Then we killed him.
You're very good at killing goblins, aren't you?
I like killing goblins.
Well, you had a few other things to do besides killing goblins.
Well, I mean, we checked for traps, but, you know, didn't find anything, so nothing went off. Except in one of the other rooms, but that was... That's neither here nor there. I mean, the first room we walked into, you know, there was a goblin, you know, we killed him. And then, was it that room or was it the next one where I popped open the chest? And that's
I think that was this one.
Yeah, that was the second.
That was the second room.
Yeah, of course, you know, opened it. We saw a chest. I opened it. Got booby trapped. Almost died.
So you're the thief, the rogue.
Yeah.
And you almost died on a booby trap.
Yeah. Making rolls.
Now, Sean, did everyone survived, huh? You're the cleric.
Everyone survived. It was close. We got hot with the snake eye dice rolls for a while there, and it was a near run thing, but we managed to somehow all survive.
All right, and the story is continuing and unfolding. You were sent out to find the sheriff, but you didn't find him, did you?
No, I didn't.
Nope, haven't found the sheriff yet.
But you did find out that these goblins are working as part of a larger gang.
Yeah, this little group was really a scouting party. So, you know, small fry. So we have to go find the other goblins.
So that's the next mission.
That's the next mission.
And that mission is called The Trail of Evil.
Gotta find out who shot the sheriff.
But they didn't shoot the deputy.
It wasn't me.
So we're going to have to do a quick setup here for the second board. I got the map right down here, which you shouldn't be looking at unless you like spoilers. I should have said that earlier. So what do you guys think so far? So far, you've played one game in.
it's interesting. It's still D&D, but they changed dynamics. With the we're so used to rolling like a 20-sided die. Now we have use the special die, the little pictures on it. They simplified everything for just it being a board game, which I mean it's okay. Still you still get that D&D hit without actually diving full into the D&D.
So you're enjoying it so far?
Yeah, so far.
All right. And Jordan, what are your thoughts so far on this game?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I never knew about this one, but they did, like you said, they do a good job of, it still feels like D&D. It's not like D&D in name and then a completely different thing. So they still keep the general concepts. It's different. The mechanics are different, and we're using cards and stuff, but it still retains that D&D dungeon crawl feel.
And you're using 2 spellcasters.
That's right. Yeah, which is unusual for me. I'm not usually a spellcaster guy, but it's pretty cool.
And how are you enjoying the card system for spells?
Yeah, that's cool too. That it makes it all pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Not a lot of digging into the text to try and figure out exactly how does this work. So yeah, I like it.
And the spell point system is different than they do normally in D&D too.
Oh yeah, well there's points. And like I said with Mealy, she got to watch her spell points because that affects her AC. The cleric's more straightforward. You just use up your spell points, and then he has crossbow, where there's a chance he'll get a spell point back if he rolls a star on the black die. So yeah.
All right, then I think we are ready for level 1, adventure 2. You're still level 1, so a few more adventures. I think 2 or 3 more before you guys level up. But yeah, we'll do a quick change out of the board, and we're going to get ourselves started and see how they feel about chapter 2.